I scheduled my live for 2 a.m. instead of scheduling it for 10 a.m. rather, instead of scheduling it for 10 p.m., which is now. So I scheduled it for tomorrow morning. But anyway, I'm live. I'm going to start talking. It's been a minute since I've been on this channel, and I wanted to just, shoot the shit, talk, run me mouth. I wanted to talk, and I know I said earlier that I wasn't going to touch on this topic and I wasn't going to talk about J4K, but I listened to a little bit of my own live stream, right? And I asked Miss Tawana to answer me on her community wall. I blocked her out of my chat, and I asked her questions after she was blocked. So Miss Tawana answered me. Hey, everybody in the chat. I'm not going to be paying that much attention to the chat because I got to focus on this. Plus, I'm getting sleepy. I don't want to lose my thoughts. So my eyes are going to be open and closing. Let me get this out. So I look up, and it wasn't Miss Tawana's tag that caught me because I still haven't received her tag. I don't know why I'm getting tags very late because I don't have her blocked or anything like that, but I still haven't received her tag. But I see that my name is blue on Vaughn's channel, right? So Vaughn shares out, or, she says something to Miss Tawana, and Miss Tawana respond. Well, anyway, Vaughn shared out what Miss Tawana said to me. That's how I saw it because I didn't receive the tag. This shit is funny to me, though. I didn't receive the tag. So I'm reading it. So I go to Miss Tawana's page and I read the whole thing, right? I saw that what Vaughn had shared out. So I want to address what Miss Tawana has to say. I'm laughing because I'm thinking of the last community wall post that Vaughn shared out. It was funny because of the way that the skinny guy bent the knee and he just got asleep. And I saw that because Bam shared it out, right? So I'm reading this stuff and I'm reading what Vaughn is saying to Miss Tawana. Then I said, let me go and see if John Frank has anything to say, because in his live stream, he say he ain't got no smoke for Vaughn. He don't want to, he calls me a liar. And I said, well, let me just check and see if John Frank is going to stay out of this and let Vaughn and Miss Tawana handle it. And sure enough, bitch, I go to John Frank's motherfucking page and he got his foot all in it, ignoring the fact that Miss Tawana been dragging Vaughn every chance she gets in the chats, in comment sections. And Vaughn ain't said shit. Shit. All of the silences that Vaughn took, I'm thinking like, damn. Miss Tawana can't just let her have this one because Miss Tawana been going ham on Vaughn. And Vaughn ain't said a damn thing. I said, she can't even let her get one little lick back. And then I go and I look at John Frank's. This motherfucker say he got beef. Like Vaughn is looking for beef. Like Vaughn is looking for a fight. Like Vaughn is out here trying to, knowing damn well that Vaughn is just getting her lick back. Just one. Because Miss Tawana done took so many. That's the shit I'm talking about. Y'all motherfuckers take so many motherfucking licks after lick after lick after lick. And then we take one lick, bitch, and y'all call war. Miss Tawana got on her motherfucking community wall and she said, motherfucker, J4K, stand up. Rally up, mount up. It's war. Because somebody else had an adverse opinion about her and her boys or bros or whatever the fuck she calls them. Sitting around calling Vaughn a lapdog and calling her weak and saying that she bent the knee, but running all over motherfucking YouTube, fighting for motherfucking John Franken gears and calling other motherfuckers a lapdog and shit. Inserting yourself into shit that don't have a motherfucking thing to do with you. Who's the fucking lapdog? Who's the lapdog? That's all I want to know. Bending the knee. You talking about then you using our read against Vaughn, calling her a worm. You got your own shit. What y'all call her over there? What you doing is you trying to drive wedges all at the same time. You trying to drive wedges between us over here, because you know me and Bam was saying that shit about Vaughn, and you put that in your goddamn and that you ain't never said that about Vaughn. And because Bam is cool with her and I'm good with her or whatever, I've forgiven and moved on. You want to throw that in your little comment and shit. Hit her with something we hit her with, huh? Like a double whammy. Boom, boom. Girl. Then I listened to what John Frank had to say, and he said he feel like Vaughn didn't nothing really happen to her. Nothing. He felt like what happened to her wasn't no big fucking deal. It was just her turn. Her turn, why? Why should she have to have gotten a turn if she hadn't done anything to you? It was just her turn because you needed a punching bag. Somebody that you looked at as small to make you feel big. That's what you needed. Then I listened to Mimi on the panel, and she's sitting up in there saying, you know, I wouldn't want my grandkids to see me like that. And like, and every day sitting on a panel of everybody that does this shit every day. Why would your grandkids be even proud of you being in a community like this? If you looking to make your grandkids proud, why would you be sitting next to a guy and you talking about your grandkids and you be sitting next to a guy that so many motherfuckers on this platform said attacked their children? And y'all caping. But everybody else is a fucking lapdog and everybody else is a fucking follower and everybody else is weak and you strong? You strong? Aren't you supposed to be a leader of a community? Aren't you supposed to be guiding or something? Isn't that what the Christianity shit is all about? Oh, yes, that's right. Jesus did hang with the whores and the thieves and the drunks. He partook in wine himself. I hope you don't think you Jesus, though. So I guess because Vaughn had a right to actually get a lick back against motherfuckers that she ain't never dealt a lick to. It's fine to say it's beef when just an hour before you were like, I don't have no smoke for Vaughn. Vaughn can't say shit. And that's the other thing. I was listening to the stuff, and I know he gonna say, oh, you keep coming out on here again. Now it's war, because that's what y'all said earlier. If I say any fucking thing else, you coming for me and Bam and her fucking family, and you putting every fucking thing out about Bam, and they gonna see who the fuck cares. Who you think you gonna change opinions about motherfucking Bam by showing what the fuck she did? And why do you care what the fuck we think about you? I don't care what y'all think about me. I don't run to your platform trying to explain myself to you. I don't jump down in anybody's chat and tell them that they are wrong or that they are lying on somebody when the words came out of that motherfucker's mouth, not mine or Bam's. How you gonna call me a motherfucking liar? This is all I want to know. How are you going to call me a liar? And the words came out of John Frank's mouth, not mine. Me and Bam reacted to y'all sitting up acting like me and Bam said it. We reacted to what happened to someone else. So how the fuck am I lying and spreading false information when John Frank said it himself? When John Frank said he put that woman's child on a porn site. How am I lying on him? That's what I want to know. Let me pull up her comment and read it from her community wall. Hold on one second. Got to grab my glasses so I can actually see. Sitting up in here talking, and this woman, Miss Tawana, she says, I'm going to call the guy. You bringing people back into this. We're reacting to commentary that is still on YouTube. We didn't create it. I didn't say it. John Frank said it. Oh, I'm lying. Man, so let me go to her community wall post. Hold on one second. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's not the one. That was the one she did to Vaughn. Okay, so this is the one she said to me. Hold on, let me pull it up. I might have to grab my speaker because I'm going to see if my. Okay. Hold on, let me grab my speaker so y'all can hear. Oh, and Miss Tawana, when I said earlier that I thought that we had came to a friendship or some sort of agreement, you would have had to have known that that was sarcasm, right? Would have had to have known that we had a whole live stream where we picked every word that you said apart. And by the end of that live stream, myself, and say I lie, y'all, say I lie, because this woman seems to think that I thought that we was besties or something. We had a whole live stream where we picked every word that you said apart, and myself and my chat came to the agreement that you were lying, that you were a liar and not to be trusted. You had to have watched my entire live stream, right? I will put it on my community wall, but you probably wouldn't see it. Girl, it's like you gotta get a clue.
At unspoken purpose, unafraid, I came in your chat because you were speaking on some BS that you knew nothing about. Sorta like you would feel if I took dead girl's word. Those people are no longer on YouTube for a reason, lady. BAM, set your ass up, or whoever, on some BS. I stood up for the men caused the allegation. You want people to believe in your narrative that those men put a person, regardless of age, on a porn website is a slanderous lie. A lie that is as disgraceful as the allegations your sick ass is making or repeating without any proof or knowledge. Now stop lying like I broke an olive branch promise to you or some shit like that. When we talked, my only promise to you was I don't dox or play with people kids, and I still mean it. I also said I would call your bullshit out as well, and I still mean that shit too. To have your people think we had any other type of agreement is some BS. Just like I said behind the scenes, I felt you wanted a peace hug and I won't open up to it. I left you hanging. And UT is what the FKIT is. No other agreement was made, so stop the BS. You are always proving VOII.
Um, I have to finish because it was much more than that. But I do want to address what she said so far. She said, how would I like it if she sided with dead girl or some shit? I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't care. That would be your dumb ass. And listen, people on your side already tried to do that. And it didn't work out that well. So that's not even far fetched to think that you got, especially if you could use the bitch against me. Because that's what you bitches love to do. Use motherfuckers against each other. So I wouldn't give a fuck what you, it would be expected. It wouldn't be a shock or a surprise or anything like that. Now the dear girl's out the way. You said I lied. You said I committed slander. You said I lied. How in the fuck did I lie? When it was John Frank on the fucking audio. You watched my live, didn't you? Didn't you hear me playing audio of someone else saying that John Frank put their child and other people's children on porn sites? And didn't you hear John Frank say, I didn't put those other people's kids on a porn site? I put your kid on a porn site, bitch. You didn't hear that? Because that's what I heard. Is that what you guys heard? Did you guys hear John Frank say that he? So, how in the fuck am I committing slander? Hmm? And then the other people, they said the names of Straight and Gears and John Frank. Myself and Bam didn't come out with up with that or pull it out of our asses and accuse John Frank of that. These were people that John Frank was dealing with. They said he did that. And then Bam said when she talked to John Frank, he said he did it by himself. That Gears had nothing to do with it. That's what Bam said, John Frank told her. And we said all of that. So where did I lie? Or where did Bam lie? Who got lied on today besides me? Hmm? Find it. The live is still up, unedited, right here on YouTube. Where's the timestamp? You said I pulled you behind the scenes like it was a secret. The moment my live got struck down, I said, my live is struck down and none of the audience can hear us right now. Before before I ended the live, I asked you if you minded me playing the entire thing for my audience. You said, "Oh no, I want them to hear it. I thought they could still hear me." That's what you said. That's still up too on my channel. So what are you talking about? And the sarcasm was that I I felt like you had to know that when I came back and I played it, my entire fucking chat picked that shit apart. And by the end of the live, I agreed with them. In the beginning, I said I thought that you were being genuine, but when we listened again and then again, I came to the conclusion then that you were being disingenuous. So I'm not some foolish, starry eyed schoolgirl for you, ma'am. I see things as they are. I was being sarcastic. Mm. Yeah, and you lied. Let me play the rest of this though, so the audience can hear it too. So, because I mean, your attacks are so vicious and unwarranted. Unwarranted because nobody even knows who the fuck you are. So, how in the hell could they want any smoke with you? At least I know I didn't know who the fuck you were. Okay, let me copy it so Siri can read it for me. I'm going to let her read it. Mm-hmm. Hold on, y'all. Okay.
Post now, stop lying like I broke an olive branch promise to you or some shit like that. When we talked, my only promise to you was I don't dox or play with people kids, and I still mean it. I also said I would call your bullshit out as well, and I still mean that shit too. To have your people thin we had any other type of agreement is some BS. Just like I said behind the scenes, I felt you wanted a peace hug and I won't open up to it, I left you hanging. And UT is what the FKIT is. No other agreement was made, so stop the BS. You are always proving you are one lying AZZ manipulating bitch with your weird AZZ. I'll be back. 13 Ms. Tawana
Okay, that's
1.77K
it, y'all.
subscribe.
I am always proving that I'm a liar. Just because you call me a liar doesn't make me a liar. Now, I just proved publicly that I nor Bam called John Frank those things or accused John Frank of those things. We were reacting to commentary made by John Frank and others. So you just lied on me, ma'am. Mm-hmm. You just lied on me. And you've lied to me before. Because when you hit my panel the first time, mm-hmm, no, I don't even think it was the first time. I think it was the second or third time because you hit my link before when I came back from vacation and you had inserted me into all of that shit with the BAM thing in the fucking chair. and the fucking community wall that she made. And you brought my name into that shit that I had nothing to fucking do with. Right? You say I was looking for some sort of olive branch. I wasn't looking for an olive branch. I was looking for a commitment, though, from an adult who's a mother and a grandmother who says that she doesn't fuck with people's kids, who made up a weird ass lie, a lie about me and my grandson. You hit my motherfucking link and you made up a whole fucking lie about my grandbaby, and I still gave your ass a pass. You spoke lies on my grandchild and said that he said things that he did not. You said, I took a clip of him saying that you gonna be on live all day. I didn't even think that was, I thought you was at a daycare. All of that shit that you said when you hit my motherfucking link was lies. And we about to listen to him again. Since you called me a liar and a bitch, since you called me a liar and a bitch, I'm gonna let my supporters hear how you lied again. How dare you? How dare you come on this motherfucker after not only lying on me, but lying on my motherfucking grandchild, my grandchild. Speaking on my grandchild, I don't speak on yours. I don't know about yours. I don't know about your fucking life. I don't want to know about your shit either. Y'all want to listen? Let me know in the chat if y'all want to listen. If I'm wasting my time, just let me know and I'll end this live now. Because I was going to be messy and everything. I was going to play Von's reactions to you. I'm going to keep this on me and you. Because you know Von ain't done shit to you. Nothing. And you know you keep on coming for her. Just constantly. And then y'all got the nerve to say, I'm always pulling Von into something and I'm always speaking on Von. That's all y'all do. Just because you don't strike up lives and shit, y'all talk shit about her in the comment section. Girl can't even do a damn live without y'all saying something. Reference it with somebody saying something. Motherfucker could come out here and talk about goddamn cleaning up her motherfucking house and coloring, and somebody gonna say something about it. Somebody. But y'all don't fuck with her though. And I can't talk about her. I can't say nothing about her because I'm pulling her into shit. Oh, I want to address this too. Because I don't remember what part of the live this was in, but John Frank and Mimi were saying that I was half of the trolls that's out here. Okay. And you said it is strange that I'm upset because y'all blame, that I call y'all stupid for blaming the trolls for everything, when you say that I create the chaos and I like doing it because I like inserting my name, and everything that y'all said was so fucking stupid, right? It just sounded stupid and childish. It did. It sounded stupid and childish. So if you know that I'm half the fucking trolls and I'm inserting myself in your shit, and you know absolutely for a fact that it's me, why in the fuck do you let it work then? Why in the fuck do you go after other people if you absolutely, for a positive fact, know that it's UP causing this shit? Why do you get into this shit then? Why do you fall for my okey doke if I'm every fucking troll then? Isn't that your dumb ass? Wouldn't you be the dumb motherfucker? Wouldn't you be the dumb, stupid ass motherfuckers who would fall for it every time UP put a troll account in? Oh, that's UP. Or let's go after this person. Let's beef because UP puts trolls in our chats. Are you fucking stupid? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. If it's working, it's working. If you know it's me, why are you participating? Dummies. That's just how stupid I think you guys are. You sitting up like babies. Sitting up like babies. Blaming, oh, she's the baby troll. Oh, she's the baby troll. Motherfucker, everybody was blaming. I was looking at videos today. Everybody was blaming you for that shit for the longest. For the longest. Everybody was blaming you for that shit. Then all of a sudden it's bam. Now all of a sudden it's me. And I don't even know y'all fucking kids. Don't know they fucking names. Don't know how they fucking look. John Frank, I know how your kid looks because you have him in videos, right? But I don't know how the motherfuckers be looking if they hopping up in fucking troll accounts. Boy. So y'all the stupid. That's what I mean. That's what makes y'all dumb to me. If you already saying that you know it's me, I know it's her, then you're the stupid idiot. You're the fool. You cause problems and make people go after other people. Well, if you know that it's me and I'm the one that's causing the fucking problem, then why do you go after the other people? Now, oh my God. Now the whole narrative is that Lovely is over here with alopecia Keisha. These motherfuckers are so fucking weak. Face it. This is what y'all need to face. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Because I know you're listening. I know you are listening. And I'm pissing you off. I already know it. Your blood is a boiling. Because I ain't lied on you yet. Because I ain't lied on you yet. And you know it. It's pissing you off. Mm, mm, mm. I was just thinking though. I was thinking about how much you motherfuckers enjoy this shit. Y'all motherfuckers enjoy this shit. You can't do something for that long and not enjoy it. Mm-mm. You just can't. And then for somebody to say they felt like nothing really happened to Vaughn. It wasn't a big deal. But they threatened to destroy lives over the very mention of one of their fucking family members. But then they willing to dox Vaughn's entire fucking family. Mm-hmm. Oh, but nothing happened to Vaughn. I can wreck the whole motherfucking YouTube streets. You say anything about my motherfucking son, I'm tearing shit apart. Say something about my girl. Say something about my deceased sister. I'm doxing your whole motherfucking life. I'm going on your Facebook. I'm bringing up your dead loved ones. But oh, ain't nothing happened to Vaughn. Drug her. Drug her kids, drug her husband, drug her marriage, drug her education, drug her finances, threatened her finances, threatened her marriage, threatened her family, did all of that. I ain't lying on y'all either. I can't say nothing about that though. That's causing mess. I'm using Vaughn. Like, you mean like when you motherfuckers ran over there licking her ass and trying to get her to acquiesce just so y'all could use her against me? You mean like, am I doing that to her? Am I asking her to do things for me? Huh? Spill the beans, Vaughn. Play the tapes, Vaughn. If you don't, you weak, Vaughn. Am I threatening her marriage and doxing her family and sitting up for 12 motherfucking hours on a goddamn live stream, dragging her whole fucking life through the goddamn mud? Am I sharing shit out like that? But you didn't do nothing to Vaughn, no. Y'all didn't do nothing to Vaughn or her family or her kids. None of that. Y'all so innocent. So innocent. And oh my God, Mimi acts like she witnessed none of that. I like Vaughn. This motherfucker, this motherfucker was on me. Y'all, I'm not gonna play his shit, but this motherfucker Mimi, y'all, she was. Shh, I can't be too loud though. I don't wanna wake the people upstairs. I'm in the basement, y'all. But this motherfucker, she calls that. Yeah, yeah, I really like Vaughn. I really like Vaughn. I mean, yeah, but she ain't really been through. Yeah, you're right. You're right. She ain't really been through nothing. She ain't really been through that. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all drug this. Y'all was so. What? Mimi. They had pictures of Vaughn and her husband. Well, Vaughn, they came from Vaughn's channel, but that's her family. And they picked her whole life apart. You didn't see none of that? You didn't witness any of that, Mimi? Were you in church? Oh, you was praising the Lord. Oh, I understand. You didn't see that part. No, you didn't see none of that. Nothing happened to Vaughn. I mean, these motherfuckers, what in the hell do they be talking about? These motherfuckers are delusional. Delusional. Y'all had whole motherfucking mini series and shit. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at Javon, But I'm just saying, damn, nothing happened to Vaughn. That's just part of the game. What the fuck kind of game is that? Damn. Game of the motherfucking Thrones. Yep. Where they cut your dick and your balls off and shove them in your goddamn mouth. Mm-hmm. Game of the Thrones. That's the kind of shit that y'all play. Yep. This motherfucker said nothing happened to Vaughn. This motherfucker say he ain't done shit. Motherfucker walks in her motherfucking chat and drops her granny's name, bitch. Not a mama, not a dad, but her motherfucking old ass granny. Oh, helpless ass granny. This motherfucker hops in a motherfucking chat and doxes her, I don't even know, 90-something-year-old grand. How the fuck? Ain't nothing closer to a child than a motherfucking 90-year-old granny. This motherfucker hopped in and doxes granny. Oh, but ain't nothing. Oh, you didn't see that either, Mimi. You didn't see that either? Oh, I know you was in a choir stand that day. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Oh, I'm so dead tomorrow. How many of you think it's going? How many do you put a number in the chat, y'all? Let me put my glasses on so I can see. How many people you think they're gonna have on the panel tomorrow at one time? Put a number in the chat. How many people do you think they're gonna have on the panel tomorrow at one time to address one bitch? Then I'm gonna ask y'all another question. You say eight people? Okay. Seven people. Six. The number's going down. Six. I got a better question for y'all though. You say 20, you don't say 20. That's June's numbers. I got a better question for y'all. How many channels? How many channels do you think that are going to address this? Because we know they can pack those panels, baby. But how many channels do y'all think is going to address one bitch, one powerless bitch, one slow bitch, one bitch that wears a helmet, one bitch that shouldn't be trusted, one bitch that's all the trolls, one bitch that's the biggest liar, one bitch that they're constantly explaining shit to? Mm-hmm. Who said he said 5 channels? Who said 6 channels? Spencer said 20 channels. Somebody from who says oh my god, they voting in the bushes. Let me see. I gotta see this person's vote. Let me turn my shit. They voting from the bushes, bitch. How many motherfucking channels? So y'all saying 6? I like, yeah, more like Spencer's is right for the probably 20 channels. Every last one of them, right, April? Every last one of them. They say I'm a piece of shit. They must be the fly. They say I'm a piece of shit, and they must be the motherfucking flies. This motherfucker lies on me lies on my grandbaby, and thinks that I was trying to make a motherfucking kumbaya moment with her. Let's get to this clip though. Y'all ready for this clip? Y'all want to hear what Miss Tawana had to say? How Miss Tawana hit my panel and lied on a 6-year-old child? And I was trying to have a kumbaya with you? You did not watch my entire live, ma'am. It is still up. Dead girl didn't take that one. She took the one before it. The one after it. We cleared your ass. Basically. Softly, I tried to do it, but my chat, they cleared you. John Frank said I took his word. I said I need to ask baby UP for an interview. Honey, because I heard that from my grandson. From my grandson. That's why I was saying it all day, because he had been saying it all day. I haven't said it since. I haven't said it since. I heard that from a 6-year-old child. Talking about I'm taking your words. No, I took the words of a 6-year-old child. So, he said, she using my words. She using my words. No, no, sir, I am not. Not using your words at all. So let me play this audio from Miss Tawana. Because today, hold on, let me make sure. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me make sure that I got this audio here. Talk about your lie about your kid. Drop the link. Okay, let me remove this. So it's not a lie. I just want to know, why would you clip that out of my videos? Miss Tawana, welcome to the platform.
Hey, UP. One thing we're going to get straight off the top, and we can talk about anything else you want. Please do not lie on me when it comes to kids. That is my entire truth. I don't have a clip, never took a clip of you.
You said, I don't have a clip, never took a clip. Lie number 1.
And a kid. You're not your grandson. Now, if you want to quote me, and I don't even think I've been on a live about it, but it's funny that you pulled that up. Why does the clip lead right to your channel then? Why when I click on the clip, it shows that Tawana's channel recorded the clip. Show it. Let me see it right now. What's the name up under the clip, Miss Tawana? I have no idea. You telling the story, so you got to have the proof to be able to tell the story. Show it right now. Whose name is up under the clip? Let me show it to you. Yeah, show it to everybody. No, show it to everybody. Whose name is that right there? Where? Mr. One. Right up under the clip. Do it big enough so that I can see it. I can't blow it up. It's a video. I can't blow it up. It's a video. Can you just thumb your phone and
Wait, Tanya, please, because I don't want to disturb it. Please let me get this out, Latanya. Then you can come up later. Let me and her have this conversation. Please, Latanya. I'm not trying to kick you or nothing. I just want to have this conversation with Miss Tawana because this is about my family, ma'am. Like, okay. I want to know why.
Now, UP. I do not play. If I took the clip, I might have took it because I thought it was absolutely insane of what your child was saying about.
You said you thought it was absolutely insane. You said it was absolutely insane of what my child was saying. Listen to what you said, Miss Tawana. Listen to what you said.
You. So that I could hear it and repeat it again. But there is nothing nowhere in this community that anybody can say that they have that clip. That clip have been shown, or I have done anything with a kid. A kid is my passion, and I will fight for them to the death.
What I'm asking,
I have grandbabies that I don't know why. Please don't gaslight on my channel. I'm just asking you why you chose.
I asked you not to gaslight because you made it all about everything else outside of what I asked you about. What drove you to take a clip of my grandson's voice? And I didn't even say what you titled it, but I wanted to know why you felt the need to take a clip of my grandson's voice, and you lied about it. You lied. Listen. A clip of my grandson.
I just told you because I think in that clip, your grandson is telling somebody that you had been on YouTube all day.
That's not what.
It's not a reflection of your grandson. That's a reflection on you.
That's not what my grandson said. That's not what my grandson said.
What your grandson said then?
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right now. You asked me to prove. First you deny. First you deny even taking the clip, right? Then you deny what's on the clip. And both times you demand I prove you to be a liar. Both times I did. And I asked you for a kumbaya moment. Now and play what my grandson said, and then we're gonna start this again. So I'm just gonna stop it right there. So I stopped the audio and I played the clip, Miss Tawana, where you lied on my grandson. And I'm going to play what my grandson said right quick. Hold on. He played that clip. Hold on. This is the playback from the live stream that Dead Girl struck down. This live is still up on my channel, Miss Tawana. Still public. Make sure. No, take your time, sis.
See you tomorrow. She's going live.
Okay, this is what he said.
See you tomorrow. She's going live tomorrow.
You won't be here tomorrow. You got to go to school tomorrow. Okay, so y'all did hear that. You about to go downstairs? You about to leave me? Okay, give me a hug. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. She's going live tomorrow.
You won't be here tomorrow. You got to go to school tomorrow. Okay, so y'all did hear that. You about to go downstairs? And that was the clip that she clipped. So he didn't say anything about me being live all day. So let me go back to what she was saying. I'm sorry.
You got it right there.
Let me play what my grandson said. Let me play what my grandson said. Because my grandson never said.
Because I've only heard your grandson one time. And if I took that clip, I shall have that clip. And I'll go look for it. And I will post it to you or send it to you. And what it is that I post.
It does. What she went on to say, and I didn't even go this in depth on my other live that's still up, right? What you just did there was change the narrative and everything. And you said you'll go and get the clip. If you have the clip, you'll go and get the clip and you'll post the clip and nobody else has the clip and all of this shit about the clip, right? It was just kind of like all convoluted. And I'm like, why the fuck is she all over the place about this motherfucking clip that first she denied having, then she lied about what the fuck it said? And I wanted to kumbaya with you where, ma'am? Hold on, y'all.
That is, I clipped was to make sure I heard a child saying what they were saying.
But you said you didn't have a clip of my grand.
I don't have a clip today of whatever your child is saying. I don't have it. I will look through everything. I remember this day because somebody was picking the kid.
You remember this day, but you didn't even remember having a fucking clip. But you remember this day. Then you're going to go on and say that somebody was picking the kid up from school and you thought it was a daycare. But you didn't even remember having a clip of my grandson at all. Now you remember the day.
And actually, I thought it was a daycare kid or something.
Nina has flagged this video down. So
as soon as Nina flagged the video down, y'all heard my natural reaction. I said calmly, Nina has flagged this video down. I cared more about getting some semblance of the truth out of this woman that was taking clips of my grandson's voice and came up on my motherfucking panel and fucking lied about it. I didn't give no fuck about no dead bitch striking no motherfucking live down. A live that I knew I still fucking had. I wanted to hear what Miss Tawana had to say.
but I still want you to continue to
Okay, yeah, because I don't.
So nobody can hear us.
I don't do.
Nobody can hear us right now.
Listen. I can.
And I want to.
I can dislike you until the hells of time. I don't play with kids. I play with you all day. But I won't play with your kids. That's you and everybody in your chat and J4K to God and everybody else. I can promise you that I won't play with your kids.
Okay. But you know what, to be honest with you, that actually makes me feel better.
John Frank, call me later.
So I'm going to take this down so you and I can have a conversation because I really want to get
I will say it to you.
I will come back live and we can have this. We can talk about it publicly because I don't want to accuse you of something that you had no intention.
No. You can talk about it. No, I want everybody to hear it. Let everybody hear what we got to talk about. We ain't got to do it private because I don't have no shame.
No, I'm glad that we're clearing this up though. But I'm saying I will go back live if you don't have a problem.
But that's okay. Yeah, John is telling me that John, I don't care if Dead Girl took the live struck. I want UP to understand with everything that I stand for in the
I was trying to kumbaya with you. Where? Miss Tawana?
Eyes of God, that I would not play with your kids, UP. I won't do that. That you have I will curse you out until the hills of time, but I won't play with your kids.
Thank you. So I'll go live again and we can actually come back together. I can't take you to the next live, but I will drop the link. But you know what? I saw it months ago when it happened, and it kind of like, I was like, whoa, like, well, so do you want to hear it again, what he said before we?
Yeah, no, I promise you, with whatever it is I feel about you, whatever it is, I don't play with kids, and I can stand here.
I asked you, did you want to hear what he said? Because I knew you had lied on my grandson and me. Where was I trying to kumbaya with you?
10 toes down on that for the woman and the person that I am. I don't care how dirty I get. I will not play with your kids. I promise you and everybody that can hear my voice that I won't play with your kids. If you, by the grace of God, or not by the grace of God, if you, by whatever means you have, find my kids, I still will not retaliate to your kids. I won't.
This woman already has it in her mind or something. And when she said it, I was like, ain't this about a bitch? This woman took a clip of my and I'm not lying to y'all. As soon as she said that shit, that very moment, I said, ain't this about a bitch? This woman actually took audio of my grandson, lied on me and lied about what he said, hit my motherfucking link. And then this bitch got the nerve to say, and if you find my kids, I won't retaliate. Bitch, I'll never look for your fucking kids. You was checking for mine. One of mine. I was like, ain't this bitch trying to flip it on me? But I stayed calm. But where was I trying to kumbaya with you, though? See, I remember the way that I felt. I remember the way that you made me feel. And feelings are important. So when you say that nothing happened to motherfucking Vaughn, I'm sure that ain't how she feels. It ain't no big deal about what somebody says about motherfucking Vaughn, and you all in your motherfucking feelings about some shit I said to you about my motherfucking grandson. Lying to me and everything. Now you turning it and trying to flip it and lying on me.
I don't ever, you can look through my whole channel. I don't mess with nobody's kids. I ain't never had nobody's kids on my channel. I ain't never doxed no dead people.
And this right here, this shit right here is so motherfucking, I don't even know how to explain it. It kind of gives you a little sense of a little goosebumps, because when you think about what happened today, what we listened to today about kids, about people's kids, and being put on porn sites and being sexualized and all of that stuff, when you think about what you're about to hear, the irony that you sitting over there right now blows my motherfucking mind. It blew my mind that you lied so much about your participation, your knowledge of shit, and it blows my motherfucking mind. The timelines and shit, and the way that you lied. I know when that clip was taken of my grandson, you were watching me then. But you lie on your community wall. You lie in this audio right here. You lie. And that's the creepy shit about y'all. It's like you sit up and you lie on other motherfuckers and you like, oh, you such a big fucking liar. John Frank says, I'm a big fucking liar because I said he threatened me about the Mimi shit. Threats are perception, sir. You threatened me about the Mimi shit. That wasn't a lie. It's my perception because your words were aimed towards me. It was a threat that if I did any commentary on Mimi and you laughed about it, called me scary and shit in the beginning of your live, but then at the end of your live, you acted insulted. She had the nerve to say, I threatened her about you. Like you were insulted. When that's it, that's what your intention was. I know it and you know it. That was your intention. To try to intimidate somebody into silence.
All of those are lies and myths. They never died. The only reason that I put Moneyboy Trey's daughter on my channel was because he demanded it, because he said I was lying. And he did a whole live stream demanding that I put that video back up.
Now so listen to this.
And my stance on that, and I said that even the other day, I don't care what you and Moneyboy Trey go through.
Listen.
It just, every time you mentions his daughter, regardless of what you seen her do, she still is a child.
This bitch, and y'all know damn well I wasn't trying no motherfucking kumbaya with this motherfucker. And she just said that I need to take into consideration Moneyboy Trey's daughter's feelings, and he drags his daughter onto YouTube. I didn't put my grandson on YouTube. That bitch ass nigga did. I didn't drag my grandson into no shit. That bitch ass nigga did. I didn't bring none of my children to YouTube. That bitch ass nigga did. And you know you watched it all. Because you did commentary on it. You sat on panels and laughed about it. But you sat on my motherfucking channel and denied even fucking knowing about it. You a whole fucking liar. And I tried to kumbaya with you. Fuck out of here. You tried to kumbaya with me. Lord have mercy, the psychosis.
And there's a video out there of you talking about her at some point in her life to be used against her with other kids. So, because you're making who her dad is very clear.
What kind of...
This motherfucker got my goddamn grandbaby on his channel selling lemonade. Got all of my daughters on this shit. And you saw it all. And I'm supposed to give a fuck about his little booger-eating daughter being on a video that he demanded that I put on my motherfucking channel. After he said, you nasty, you eating your boogers. I'm supposed to feel some type of way about that. And you blaming me. Wouldn't it be more likely that she go back on her daddy's channel and see her daddy picking with her and saying, you nasty? Why are you eating your boogers? And publicly berating her? Wouldn't it be more hurtful and more painful for her to see that shit than to run across a random ass stranger named Unspoken Purpose doing some commentary on what her daddy did to her? When you said it, you sounded so dumb to me. I was just like, this bitch got to be playing. She got to be playing. I say she's a mother and she's a motherfucking grandmother. This bitch has got to be playing with me. Oh, his kids supposed to be more important than mine? Are my kids more important to you than your kids are? Ma'am? Why the fuck should his little booger eating daughter be more important than my precious little grandson? Y'all got this whole thing fucked up. Just like you love yours, I love mine. Don't get it twisted. Because I don't spaz out and trip out the way that y'all do and go to doxing everything around me, which is fucking pointless. Don't get it twisted.
What kind of kids would be watching content?
Say it again.
Whose child should be watching Money Boy Trey's content?
Nobody's child should be watching anybody's content, but they do stumble upon things. Nobody wants their child put out here because they are ashamed of them. They don't want their child to put out here, but I'm thinking it's a privacy thing. So even when you mentioned Trey, you said
this bitch got a lot of nerve talking about somebody else's privacy, and her motherfucking president violates everybody's motherfucking privacy. Everybody's. And they share it out and do commentary on it. You got to be fucking kidding me. How did I violate that little girl's privacy when her father put her on YouTube eating her boogers and criticized her for it? How am I the one that violated her privacy? I'm not responsible for her privacy. I'm not her guardian. I'm not her parent. How in the fuck am I responsible for the protection of Moneyboy Trey's motherfucking daughter over the protection of my own motherfucking kids or grandkids? Ma'am. And I was trying to... What with you?
this whole name, y'all going at each other, and then you talk about his daughter and what it is that she does or what it is you done seen her do. I mean, okay.
No, I did. I basically asked her after this, like, you talking about what I'm doing, but y'all president basically has my entire family, including my minor grandchildren, on his channel, calling my kids retards and everything. Their videos and everything up. He brings my daughter to YouTube, my personal life to YouTube, but y'all don't have a problem with that. Y'all have a problem with me reacting to a video that Money Boy Trey did on his channel.
Right.
Calling his daughter a booger eater. Y'all have a problem with me reacting.
Do things. So I think as a mother.
Oh, when Money Boy Trey put my grandson up there, or my grandson, when Money Boy Trey calls my grandson a retard and puts his image up and calls him slow and all of that stuff, y'all didn't have any problem with that, but you have a problem with me repeating what this nigga said about his own child.
Let me say this.
My kids are all over his channel, and y'all lick his ass. My kids are all over his channel.
Only thing that I'm talking about is kids. You don't know where I go, where I be, and what I've heard. So that's an assumption, and I get it. Because you think that we all...
It wasn't no motherfucking assumption, goddammit. I have watched you on John Frank's panel, Gear's panel. I have watched you reacting and responding to the shit that nigga has been doing to me. I have seen you in the motherfucking chat. Are you out of your motherfucking mind? You sat in my motherfucking face on my motherfucking channel and you thought you played on my top. But I have not heard at any point during this conversation me acquiescing to you and looking to be your fucking friend. I haven't heard it thus far. And I'm looking for it. Have y'all heard it? I'm asked the chat. Have any of you guys in the chat heard me looking or acquiescing or looking for her forgiveness or her friendship ring. I was joking and being sarcastic earlier. But you really fed into that shit, huh? Talking about behind the scenes and all of that shit. And girl, I was like, girl, this bitch is crazy. I said, she got to be then forgot that I still got that whole live stream. She had to have forgotten.
Or sit around and watch.
Do y'all think that Miss Tawana saw all of the doxing that Money Boy Trey did to my daughters? My daughter Vito, my grandson. Do y'all think that J4K has all of that? Vonnie shared it out. Faith shared it.
Are you listening to this live stream? This live stream was conducted after we had that conversation, ma'am. I am playing a recording. So where in that live stream was I team Miss Tawana? Where in that live stream? Girl, we was picking everything that you said apart, ma'am. That's why I'm saying you would have had to have known I was being sarcastic today. You would have had to have known that, Miss Tawana. Come on now.
Out. LTG done shared it out. They done reacted to the shit. They done talked about it on their platforms. I don't understand how you can deny seeing what I do and not seeing what your own president does. I think that was part of my argument and part of the way that I'm thinking. Like, how could you not? How could you not see what this nigga does to everybody else, but you want to clown me for reacting to a video that he did on his own daughter? That's the nigga that had his daughter on his platform, sitting there eating her boogers. I didn't have my grandson on YouTube eating his boogers. And if I did, if I had my grandson on YouTube eating his boogers, I would automatically know that every single one of y'all would make it content. Probably every damn day.
Didn't they share Von's little food and stuff that she feeds her kids to the point where she came out there and showed them? They was talking about she don't feed the kid. Didn't they do an hour's worth of live streams about that? Wasn't that shared out by all of their platforms? All of them, including Miss Tawana. Wasn't all of that shit co-signed and amen and all of that shit? They did. That's the shit that y'all do.
Him. And rightfully so. I'm not even going to argue with that. But.
And I said that to you. What I said to you, Miss Tawana, behind the scenes. I told you that I thought you was full of shit. I basically told you that I didn't believe a fucking thing that you were saying. You just heard me. You just heard me say, I just basically debunked every fucking thing that you said. You said you didn't see none of this shit. And still, you come out here today and try to fucking rewrite history. Why? And then threatening me while you're doing it. Why would you threaten me? Why would you threaten me? Why would you come out here and publicly threaten me? And bam. You said if I say anything else about this, you coming out, you gonna drag me. You coming outside on me. You threatened me. Basically told me if I defended myself against your lies and accusations, you was gonna rip me a new one. And you was gonna dox the fuck out of Bam and put all of that old information out about Bam. That's what you told me. Swore up and down I'm lying on you and John Frank. And I just want you to point out what lies did I tell. Like I said in the beginning, was John Frank that said what he said. He said it. Ain't no change in that. So look, y'all, I think that's about the end of it. Let me see. I'm going to do a live about Cheryl tomorrow because I'm going to address some stuff. Got to.
What you've done to Money Boy and what Money Boy done to you,
right,
believe it or not, and I can tell you this with 100% honesty, I don't know y'all's story. I don't know y'all's story at all. Only story I knew with you, with you and Loca. I wasn't even listening to you.
Do y'all hear that shit? She said the only story that she knew about was between me and Loca. And she basically goes on to say, because the live is still up, she basically goes on to say that she wasn't listening to me or Moneyboy Trey and Truth Hurts or none of them at that time. The Loca shit happened in the beginning. You had to have seen all of this shit. The only reason that I was even fucking with Loca was because I was in a whole motherfucking movement against Moneyboy Trey and Truth Hurts. If you knew about Loca, you had to know about me. If you knew about Moneyboy Trey and Loca, you had to know about me. And the time that you recorded my grandson, shame on you. You need to go back and look at that timeline, ma'am. You had to have known about me. And you had to have known everything that was going on because you reacted to it on panels. Y'all, I'm done. I'm done. It's the lies for me. And that's why I had to come out here. I wanted to say to, John Frank and Mimi, cry me a river. Dox all the fuck you want. Lie all the fuck you want. Mimi, keep using God all the fuck you want. All of them lies. And I never spoke on her before. And she was constantly speaking on me. Honey, you was sitting on panels dragging. Just because the videos are not up anymore, you were dragging in the name of the Lord. Ma'am. We've been through all of this before, and I'm not going to go over this bullshit again with y'all again and again and again. And I'm not going to come out here and explain shit to y'all because I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about me. Stop explaining your shit to me. Stop explaining. John Frank, stop explaining. You came out here and drug people that ain't said shit about you in years because you mad at me. That Jenny lady, you was dragging her, and I hate her, and I hate her. You was saying the same shit about me and Bam just last week. Oh, the hate for her is different. The hate. Listen, you said at the end of my life that I said, let it go, and I tried to make it about God. You came out here and made it about peace because you couldn't have your way. Because you couldn't have your way. Because you couldn't control. Because people would not bend the knee and they would not be your subordinate. And I'm going to end this with this one. Because this one is for Vonnie. Alopecia Keisha has a message for you, Vonnie. with a V, not with a B. Let me get some water just in case Nunya is listening. Nunya, got my water bottle right here. Water break. One more sip. You said something about Lovely drinking the Kool-Aid. And Lovely being over here with me. When has Lovely been in my chat? Huh? When has Lovely bent the knee to me? When have I bent the knee to Lovely? You said Lovely is drinking the Kool-Aid or she kissing my ass or something like that. No. What Lovely is doing is showing the cracks. And that's what y'all mad about. The cracks in the armor. She chipping off little pieces and shit, bit by bit. Same with the other ladies. They exposing that shit. Knocking it down. Taking off all of them, just basically showing how rusty the swords are and shit. Yeah. How many times this shit has been done over and over and over and over and over again. She's showing the fantasy, revealing it. But what's so interesting about it is that you're trying to dim her light. And I ain't kissing her ass because, like I say, I don't like the bitch. And the bitch don't like me. And that's on God. But shit, when you really look at things, she's basically showing you the same thing somebody like Vaughn showed you. Is that they don't need a sector. Because they are their own sector. Like Blue showed you. I'm building my own shit. This my ship. Might not go as fast as yours. It ain't no speedboat shit. My ship might be a motherfucking tugboat, but it's my goddamn ship. It's my shit. And I'm going to run it the way the fuck I want to run it, not controlled by any fucking body else. I'm going to piss off whoever the fuck I want to piss off, and I'm going to suffer whatever fucking consequences come from that. That don't make you crazy. I'm just saying. I know it pisses you off, especially when you used to doing the work for others. When you used to being a pawn, you know what I'm saying? Or playing second fiddle to a bitch. You don't understand freedom like that. You could never, ever feel that level of freedom. So when people break away and they start doing, exposing shit or showing shit, they don't give a fuck how fucking quick they motherfucking channels grow or how motherfucking much support they have. Bitch, they basking in motherfucking freedom. Don't nothing feel better than freedom. Not having to bend the knee or kiss the ass of no motherfucker when you don't want to or have to just to survive, Because we all kiss a little ass every now and then. Even leaders, you know what I'm saying? Especially to get what the fuck we want. We might just do that, you know? But I don't care how big your channel is or how small it is or how many supporters ride with you as long as you telling your motherfucking truth. Sometimes you gotta hurt a lot of people or put a lot of shit out here to tell your fucking truth. Mm-hmm. Isn't that what y'all wanted? Come on now, just admit it. Admit it. When Vaughn and the church lady came out there and they was like, tell it all. When they was out there like, tell it all, expose it all, tell it all. When they was doing all of that, who is number 4? Who is number 5? Y'all was eating that shit up. It was fine as long as it was over here and shit was being exposed that people didn't want out here and people was breaking free to form their own shit. Think about how fucking similar this shit is. It's like people motherfuckers seeing it, you know? Think about how similar this shit is. Church lady and Vaughn and the other church lady, they get together. And, you know, the church lady and Vaughn, well, church lady was trying to do a stage a coup, right? And then Vaughn was along for the ride and she was along with the coup or whatever. She didn't realize it was a coup. She thought that, you know, UP was the biggest troll out here on these YouTube streets and shit. And she was just like, everything is UP. The birds and the bees seem to whistle UP. Every little breeze seems to whistle UP. Birds and the bees seem to whistle UP. Everything was motherfucking UP, right? So then along came a spider and sat down beside her. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then Vaughn started to get the treatment. And she can see clearly now the rain is gone. But instead of going one route, which is gang gang, ownership, subordinates, she said, fuck it. I choose freedom. For real. From everybody. No matter how painful. And y'all didn't like that. All free birds gotta die, right? Got to fly with the motherfucking flock. Can't be no motherfucking eagle. Hell no. Eagles are majestic. Fucking leaders. Wingspans, bitch. Got to be in a flock. The flock gotta try to kill the eagle. Shit, motherfucker. I guess lovely to me. Now, this is not, I'm not saying this. You know, this is one of these late night conversations, right? But in my mind, you know how like you imagine things since y'all say I'm so fucking theatrical. Y'all say I could have written movies or some shit like that, huh? So listen to this script. So in my mind, Lovely is this actress slash comedian slash gardener slash pet groomer slash tree trimmer slash meth head hirer slash power washer lady slash jack of all trades slash got a job. She got houses that she can move around and shit. Like, Lovely is like this superhero. Since y'all say I write movies. And then she sees this little bird that was in that nest, right? With all of these birds around her chirping. And that little bird said, fuck this nest, and jumped out. That little birdie was Vaughn, right? So Vaughn came out punching at everybody like, no, fuck y'all. I'm free, and I'm not going back into slavery, right? I don't care what it costs me. Motherfucker, I'm Kunta. Cut off a goddamn leg or something like that, right? Kunta Kinte. But she didn't get no leg cut off. She just went to freedom. So now she's over there with her little, her little tribe now. Building her own thing. Doing her own thing. And then along came that spider. His name was John Frank. I'm going to be your attorney. Follow me. Then along comes Mimi. I just thought that you could talk to him. Another part of the flock. Is this a good story so far, y'all? Another part of the flock, right, comes in and says, follow us, little free bird. And then you got Lovely sitting back kind of watching everything. Because also, she's a surveyor. She watches everything. Yep. That bitch was up at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning when Anaya dropped that goddamn community wall. She was the only bitch that got it. She's a watcher. And she's watching everything and how everybody's moving. And she's recognizing some things. And then along came Dead Girl and ta-da! The gift that just keeps on giving. Sure did. Came in and drove that fucking wedge that she likes to drive. But Lovely proved it was already a big ass crack that she was ready to uncover. You know, like those cave diggers that pull away all of that shit. And they open up this cave and it's full of motherfucking beautiful ass crystals hanging from the fucking ceilings and all on the fucking floors. Y'all know those little YouTube? Well, let me shut up. Might go a little bit left. So Lovely says, fuck this shit. And she opens up all of these cans of worms. All of this shit just starts spilling out. New stuff to us. Old stuff to y'all. Interesting stuff, but it's the timelines that's the most interesting. It's not even the content. See, y'all think it's about the content. John Frank thinks it's about him being, this weird ass nigga that puts little kids on porn sites or people's kids on porn sites. It ain't even about that. That shit is weird as fuck. But it's not even about that. It's about the patterns. That's what it's about. It's about the control, the dominance, and the persistence of how this nigga just won't stop and goes from one person to the next and blows all of that shit off. That's what it's about. It's bigger than just that putting kids on porn sites. It's the fact that you feel like you have the right to have dominance over somebody else's position on this motherfucking platform. And it's the sad way that people coddle you through that shit like you're a little fucking baby that doxes 90-year-old women for nothing, for sport, because it was Vaughn's turn. Everybody else is crazy though. Oh, UP, she's a crazy troll and a crazy liar. And what's so mind blowing to me is how they'll sit up and say, especially John Frank and Mimi were sitting on their live and they were saying, she gets upset or something when people call her the troll, and she does videos going after trolls. When the fuck have I ever done live streams going after motherfucking troll accounts? That's what y'all do. It's like y'all sat up on that motherfucking panel and lied on me and said that I do everything that y'all weird motherfuckers do. I have never dedicated a motherfucking live stream to a goddamn troll account. Oh, and my bad. All of a sudden, John Frank saw me trolling in his comment section. And the reason that he knows it was me trolling in his comment section is because he read the comment, he hearted the comment, and then he came to my live stream and I said the same derogatory thing about him that the troll said. That's how he realized that all of a sudden UP was that troll. But the motherfucker didn't say anything about it when it happened. He didn't fucking screenshot it. And all of a sudden, it's at a time when we're talking about the way that he trolls. All of a sudden. Now, Unspoken Purpose is trolling you in your comment section. How fucking convenient. Right, John Frank? How fucking convenient. But what I really find interesting, I don't mean to bring James into this since I was, brought Lovely into this little fairy tale story, since y'all say I can make movies or something, right? James types into the chat that you're probably the account that's trolling his deceased mother or something like that. You strike up a live infuriated about James talking about a troll account. But on your live today, you say, I make live streams about troll accounts. When you just made a whole motherfucking live stream, John Frank, about James allegedly, falsely accusing you of trolling with his mother's image. Everything you focus on And everything y'all focus on is a motherfucking troll account. Most of the videos and content that I watch about you from the past, of people talking about you, they talk about you having 50 to 100 troll accounts. You brag about trolling. But I lie on you, though. This is what you say. You say I create stories about you and I lie on you. I listen to so many content creators, and some of them were actually your friend at the end. They talk about how you trolled them. They called you a stalker. They begged you over and over again to leave them alone. And when I listened to your responses, John Frank, the things that you were saying to me almost completely mimic the things that you said to them. The blame game. It's you. You won't leave me alone. You won't stop following me. You're starting with me. And then they beg you not to strike their channels, not to violate their content. Patterns. But you say it's me. You say it's me, huh? Then you say, she doesn't get doxxed. Nobody doxes her. And she's lying, always lying about being doxxed. How do you know all of my information if I haven't been doxxed? I don't know yours. I don't know where you live. I don't know what your mother looks like. I don't know what your children, or if you have other children. I don't know anything, any of the things that you know about me. I don't know about you. I don't know those things about Gears. I don't know those things about Miss Tawana. But you guys know those things about me. But you say I'm lying about being doxxed. Well, how is it that you guys know my information? How is it that you know my name? So, somebody said something about hypocrisy. I think it was Mimi. Called me a whole hypocrite. I'm not the one out here preaching about God. I don't hold people, nail people to the cross on YouTube with the Lord. And then turn around and drag people, dog walk people. I don't sit on panels with people and coddle and amen the things that people do. And I don't lie like you do on a daily for fake ass YouTube friendships. Because you sat on a panel today with John Frank, ma'am. You sat on a panel today with John Frank. And you said, I was lying, that you've never heard anything about John Frank putting somebody's kids on a porn site. You said you didn't know where that came from. But you said you watched my live. Y'all were listening to my live stream. We were playing John Frank's voice saying that he put the woman's daughter on a porn site. So how did I lie? And that's the same question I was asking Miss Tawana, Mimi. How am I lying? And how did you not know? And how do you sit with someone who could do something like that and then judge someone who could never do anything like that to anybody's family member, including yours, including his, if it was done to me? How could you? How could you sit and call me the devil when you sit next to a motherfucker, when there's so many people on this motherfucking platform that says that he has stalked them? Shit, I've seen videos that he's made about you. He's bragged about making you cry. And now you've bent the knee. And I'm supposed to kiss your ass in his? Not say how I feel about what y'all say about me? I'm supposed to be silent about that? I said I was earlier. I think that's one of the reasons I said I was going to come back. Because y'all were trying to clown me earlier. Y'all said, she always say she ain't going to do no more content and she's not going to engage in. Well, didn't you just do a whole live stream, John Frank? And community wall post after community wall post? See, this is what I'm talking about when I say y'all pots keep calling the kettle black, criticizing me for what I do when you've done just the same just days before. Because Mimi, you said you weren't going to engage in any of this. And you were through with this before you cussed JJ's girlfriend out. You was going back to the Lord. Then you said it right after all of that JJ shit popped off and he came out here and drug you in Too Strong. Now you up on panels today talking shit. But you was letting it all go and giving it to the Lord. Weren't ya? Mm-hmm. John Frank just did all of these community wall posts and saying, I'm done with this. This community is stupid. I'm letting this go. Did a whole live stream talking about he want to do positive commentary. I haven't made those commitments to any damn body, nor do I owe that to anyone. Those are the things that you guys have said, right? You didn't have to say it, but you said it. But here we are today. And it didn't take much. Just one little old 6-hour live stream. And you wouldn't even let me get through that. Would you let me get through, what, about 20, 30 minutes of it? 40 minutes? I don't even think you let me get through that much of it before you were live. And then y'all get so mad about me having an opinion about the things that y'all do to me. You get so upset. Like to the point of damn near violence or something. Bitch and hoe and all of this shit and all. It's like, why though? Why? And I do need to say this. You made a big deal when Bitch Boy came into your live tonight. I understand it. I get it. You say my panties get wet when you call him the president. And the only reason that you call him the president is to make everybody over here upset. I don't get upset when you call him the president. If I gave a fuck about you looking at him like he's your president, that would mean I would give a fuck about what's good and best for you. I think it's sad. I focus on what's sad. And it's not that you call him your president. It's the fact that you felt like you needed him for help with me. That's just what's pitiful to me. I don't give a fuck how you look. And it makes them pitiful to me, the fact that they needed you for help with me. Like, it's the fact that y'all look so pitiful together. It's not about me being mad that y'all call him the president. It's nothing about wet panties, though. Everything ain't sexualized, though. Everything ain't sick and demented and twisted. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't that. You're not that, John Frank. And to me, bitch boy is not that. You feel me? Everybody ain't gonna see you like your girlfriend do. Everybody ain't gonna feel all warm and gushy. Even at my age. Certain shit ain't gonna be attractive to everybody. The only thing that gets wet is somebody that will bend over on a hotel floor on a live stream. I wouldn't do no shit like that in my 20s. So it wouldn't be no wet panties over here or nothing weird and creepy and nasty like that for neither one of you niggas. So please don't get it twisted. And because I play and, fool around and shit, it wouldn't be that way for nobody on this motherfucker. Because the last thing I'm going to do is be somebody's commentary like happens on these YouTube streets. That's the last thing any motherfucker on any app will ever be able to do to me. I would never. No shade to anybody who has, though. I just would never. And I know some niggas are better than that. But who wants to take chances for YouTube? Let me say this before I get off of here, because I'm about to get up off of here. Stop putting on somebody else what exists in you. Stop lying on motherfuckers. Stop making up reasons to beef with motherfuckers when they constantly saying they don't want no motherfucking smoke. Stop getting mad at motherfuckers for wanting to defend themselves, because it's their right. It's their right. Just like it's your right to defend yourself with commentary against me, but keep it factual. Keep it on point. You can blame me for whatever you want to blame me for. Keep it on YouTube. That should be for everybody. Keep that shit on YouTube. And I was watching some videos before I get up off of here. Some shit ain't never gonna work. And you just have to get to the point in your life when you realize that instead of trying to change motherfuckers and trying to turn them into who you want them to be, you should just accept them for who they are. And if you don't want to deal with them, don't deal with them. But y'all got such an urge and such a desire to destroy that you can't control. And the fact of the matter is, some people are stronger than others. And some people can live in their truth fearlessly. They can. And sometimes you're going to find certain motherfuckers that aren't hurt by the shit that you say. And could never be hurt by the shit that you say. It's not because the shit that you say isn't painful or can't be painful. I'm talking about long-term hurt. You can feel violation. I'm talking about hurt. Because once people sit back and they really analyze who's saying that shit about them, like who they really are in real life, your words become less and less powerful. So Lovely ain't trying to destroy no damn body. She's just trying to make you less powerful than her altogether. That's it. It's really called survival. That's all. And it's ugly. And it can get ugly. But when you by yourself, sometimes you're going to take Vaughn's road. And sometimes you're going to take Lovely's road. Sometimes you're going to take UP's road. Sometimes you're going to take Too Blessed's road. But or let's say Triple's road, since y'all like to come for her, or Bam's road. But the fact of the matter is, you taking your own fucking road, led by nobody. You can do and say what the fuck you want to do and say. Talk to whoever the fuck you want to talk to, and you don't have to fucking care about who likes it and who doesn't. Because what's for you is for you. It's designed that way. That's the way it's designed. What's yours is yours. I don't care if it's 3 motherfucker, 3,000, or 3 million. What's yours is yours. And nobody should be able to dictate how you do you. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night. And bye.